Hi again, scholars. The last time we saw each other, you were working on taking great notes on a circle map. If you have not finished reading your resources and taking notes, you need to stop right now and go do that first. You cannot move on to this next step until your notes are complete. If your notes are complete, great work. The next step for us today is to sort what you've learned into topics within your circle map. We're going to do a practice, and then I'm going to show you what it would look like on my real notes. Here is a circle map with information about different types of foods. I see foods is the topic in the very middle. In the large circle, I have different information. I see I've got kale, apple, broccoli. So I have a lot of different information, and it's kind of all over the place. What I want to do today is reorganize those text boxes and maybe move them so that I can have groups of facts that are about the same topic. So I noticed with my food topic, I could sort them by colors. I think it makes more sense to me, though, to sort them by what type of food they are, like fruits, vegetables, grains, dairy, maybe meats, maybe other sweets. So I'm going to start with broccoli. I'm thinking in my head this is a vegetable, so I'm going to kind of move veggies to be up here. And now I'm going to look for other things about veggies or vegetables. No. Oh! I found one way at the bottom. Spinach. So I'm going to click and drag and drop so spinach and broccoli are next to each other. Now I find kale. I click it, drag it, and drop it. And I notice my last one, carrot, is going to get moved up as well. If you make a mistake, remember you can click that undo arrow. It's in the top left corner. Now it's time for me to make a new category. I see apple, and I also notice banana, so I'm going to make a group all about fruits. I'm going to move them over here. See if you can find two more things I can put in the fruit category. Hopefully you saw grapes and oranges, or orange. Remember, I grouped these because they are about the same thing, fruits. They are all examples of fruits. Now I see I've got yogurt, milk. That makes me think of dairy. So I'm going to make another group over here. And here's cheese. Cheese is an example of dairy. So there's my dairy group. Last, I see I've got three things left: pasta, bread, and rice. I think I could group those together as a grain group. They are made out of grains. And that's it. So now I'm going to show you how I would do this with my notes. So it's a little bit more challenging because instead of things, I'm going to have facts. Here is my circle map about flowers. Remember, I have different colors for different facts just because of the source I learned the fact from. I notice I have information about the parts of a plant. Down here, I've got my diagram with names. So I'm going to put anything about parts of a plant in this corner. If there's something down here that is not about parts of a plant, I'm going to move it. I moved this to this corner because it says seeds come in all different shapes and sizes, but have the same structure. That's giving me information about the seed, which is part of a plant. It might be easiest if I just move things outside to start. Here is my circle map. I still have all of my facts on the outside of it, and now I can slowly put them back on my circle map in groups about the same topic. Remember, this corner is about the parts of a plant. So I'm going to read through my notes and look for examples of parts of a plant. This fact tells me about a part of the plant and what it does. So I'm going to put it down here. This fact also tells me about a part of a plant, the flower, and which part it is. Now, I'll tell you, I'm looking at this fact over here. Seeds are spread through the air, water, and with animals. And I could put it with parts of plants or parts of flowers. But I'm also thinking it's not just about the seed, but it's telling me about how they're spread. So I'm thinking this could be the beginning of a new topic about how plants grow and continue to grow. So the seeds get spread. Down here is my big notes about how plants grow. So I'm going to put that up here. I noticed this pollination information could be in that same group because it's telling me part of the process. So this is how flowers grow, and this is what parts are in a flower. Now I am going to continue sorting my information based on what it's about, and I will add new groups if there are different topics besides parts of a plant and the process of how a plant grows. The last thing you might want to do is create boundaries or write titles of your categories. I am just going to take this line tool and I want to draw a line so that I see this is one group and this is another. So I'm going to do that again. I click the line button. I'm going to draw a line here. Now it's really easy for me to see this is all one group. And I need to move one last fact. So now you can see my circle map is organized into 4 topics: how flowers grow, interesting facts about flowers, parts of a flower, and what flowers are. This is going to help me as I move into my next step of preparing to write my draft. Okay, scholars, it's your turn now. Go back to your circle map and reread all those awesome facts that you've learned, and then sort them into categories. Good luck, and I'll see you later.